now we're going to Vancouver tomorrow.
All chaos has broken loose, and Adeno drops his man! Logan Vino says good night!
Hey everyone, my name is Willem Rayborn and I'm an 18-year-old hockey announcer with dreams of one day being in the show. I've been doing play-by-play for the last 4 years and live events for 2 years now, but this last season was my most ambitious yet. I'm going off to university this year, and so I had to make these last 12 months count. So I went all across Western Canada to get a shot wherever I could. And it all started in July of 2024. In 2023, I got my first announcer gig in Edmonton, Alberta for a ball hockey tournament my brother was playing in. And the next summer, they invited me back for the BCD Canadian Nationals. So I made the 1,200 kilometer trip out. This would be a very difficult tournament with a grueling schedule. I was scheduled to announce, get this, 28 games in 5 days. So if I had any chance of pulling this off without straining my vocal cords, I had to pace myself. One of my signature moves in commentary is my energy and passion, but on day one, I had to go 50%.
Some space, he shoots, knocked down, Fogle scores! He's duck hunting! 2 goals! And the Bullhawks have the lead.
By day 2, my voice was already getting very sore, and I had to do 7 games that day, and they were good games too. Day 3 was definitely the hardest day. I had to do 7 games again, and my voice was so sore, but I was loving every minute of it, and the hockey was getting incredible.
Back to the middle, Chappelle scores! And we're tied! Navigate with it. Optimus long shot. Tip. Scores! Nixon, and they have the lead!
On day 4, we got the quarter and semifinals, and this meant some big matchups, and by this point, my voice was getting really raspy, but I was going all out for some of these games. Early in the day, I called my only overtime goal in the tournament.
45 seconds to play before a shootout. Will someone be the hero here? It's pulled free. Right, up ahead. Fedoruk, one-on-one. Fedoruk cuts wide. What a play! She scores! Fedoruk has just sent Calgary to the semifinal!
But the last game of the day was the best one.
In a battle. Broda, nice work. Plays it across, one-timer scores! Christian York. And that's the goal they needed to bring them within 1. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Broda fires, he scores! And they've tied this game! That corner. Broda, centering feed, Pickering shoots, he scores! 31.2 on the clock, and they've come all the way back and have the lead. It's loud in here. Kitchener's going to the final.
And then on day 5, we had the finals in every division, and the second game of the day stood out in particular.
Caldwell waits in front. Oh, what a save! The save of the year! Scrolling across was decent, and he kept it out. Do you believe that? Golding, drop pass, there's the shot, scores! Trey Parker! Down in the corner. Christensen up high, they score! Tie game! Harrison down the wing. Fakes the slapper. Looks for the setup up high. Barnett scores! Braden Barnett gives the Viper Kings the lead. Caldwell takes his man down, pass in front. They score! Hudson Smith. Barnett back up to the point. That long shot scores! Caldwell knocks it down, kicks it wide. Smith a shot off. He scores! It went in and out in a millisecond, and we're tied. Hudson Smith double dips. Trying to chip it out, back down the other way. Harrison for Pierce. Trying to cut wide, he shoots, he scores! Pierce, 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 Pierce has given the Viper Kings the lead with 5:48 to go in the third. Through center, takes his man down. You gets away. Harrison to you. He scores! Peters down to the corner. He waits. Deking it tight to the net. Just rolled away. Peters the rebound. Scores! Oh my! 3-goal lead, and this will end it. Viper Kings are going to win the Jack Cup. It's over.
It was an amazing tournament and an experience I will never forget, even if my voice barely survived. Now it was time for the 2024-25 season, and I got a job in a Junior A League on the island I live on, the Vancouver Island Junior Hockey League. The only problem was, it was 3 hours away from me. I'm from Victoria, which is here, and my job was in Campbell River, which is all the way up here. So I would need to make a 6-hour round trip for every game. And it started with training camp.
So right now it's about 8:30 in the morning and we're gonna start our drive up to Campbell River. Training camp starts at 1 today.
It was a beautiful week in the city where I got acquainted with the team and got to conduct several player interviews. Then it was time for some inter-squad and exhibition games.
So it's inter-squad game time and I'm gonna be going onto the bench and getting some video and exclusive footage from there, so it should be a blast.
The line, waits, cuts to the back end, Coolidge tight, scores! Oh, a beauty! Back-to-back games! And Jacob Coolidge has given the Storm the opener.
After the exhibition season, it was time for the regular season. And it was awesome.
Both the Williams twins out there again. Is Kyan behind the net for Alexander. Sets it up for Coolidge. He scores! Vigneault, pretty pass. Curry in front. What a save! They score! Marshall Curry!
In October and November, the games got really good.
The German will push one to Davis. Hank Davis with a shot, he scores! Oh, what a goal! He's done it again! And he's given Campbell River the lead! Back down Landry. Theo Landry for Trado with space. He shoots, he scores! Beckett, Trado! Pearson across the line. Greco goes off for a change. So the 3-on-2 in front. Oh, what a save! Rebound Carlson, stopped again. Serpa, two great efforts. Now here's Toth in his first game. Can he be the hero? Deeks centers. Fillion robbed. Taylor made the save and a breakaway. Brown, the game on his stick. Stopped by Serpa. Do you believe what you're seeing? Brown, pass intercepted by Tristan Williams. Pretty spin move, trying to cut in. Lost an edge, and taking over is Pearson. Maybe a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Pearson, across the line, cuts wide. Stick goes flying and he scores! End-to-end goal for Pearson. He completes the hat trick, and Kerry Park wins in electrifying fashion. And they win the draw straight to Marantino. Panthers get ever crucial possession in overtime. Marantino on the line. Tristan Williams tried to fight it away from him. Marantino, here's Harris, he scores! The hat trick is complete, and the Panthers win in overtime. What a game for Carson Harris in his hometown. Maybe numbers. Obuck in front. Vigneault scores! 2 goals in rapid fire, and they have the lead. Unbelievable!
In December, I was pretty unhappy with my calls, so in January, I really tried to level up my game.
Out at center, it's taken away. Here's a chance. Fopel in, scores! All hail the king of Campbell River. 7 goals in 4 games. Fopel right back in. Little miscommunication there with Bears. Trado shot, scores! Hat trick, Beckett, Trado! Superstar status! What a game!
Later in January, I flew to Edmonton for another tournament. I ended up doing 16 games in 4 days, including 5 games on day 1 and day 2 of the tournament, so it was another grueling schedule. It was as cold as -30 when I was there, and I'm from the coast, keep in mind, which the coldest we get is like -2 one day a year. And I had to wear a suit in the rink, and with just like a thin little jacket over top, so I was freezing. But it was so much fun, and another memory I'll have for my whole life. And then when I got back to the island, I was met with some of the games of the year.
Storm win it. Dumont, they need a shot. Fillion, Coolis, fires, save, rebound, scores! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable! They tie the game with 1.1 seconds left. Here comes Fopel across the line. Waits, Vigneault scores! Logan Vigneault says good night! Fopel cuts across the line. What a play! He's in! Saved by Barron. Rebound. Fillion scores! Icebreaker! Game breaker! And the Storm win in overtime! Vigneault in front. Fopel all alone. Scores! Kerry Park the next closest. Scores! Smith tied game! He comes in across the line. Nice play. Richard shoots. Scores! As we got another fight. All chaos has broken loose. And Adeno drops his man.
Then it was playoff time, and the Storm went on a run.
Leonelli. Oh, what a check. Fillion runs him over. Third rebound loose for Coolins. Save. Scores. It's a playoff hat trick for Don Greco. Now Coolis up high. He shoots. He scores. Jacob Coolis, the icebreaker in game 1. In across the line, maybe numbers. Ethan Hill, drop pass. Fopel, Hill scores. Oh, what a goal! Off the boards, Hayward fires. He scores. Game tied.
They made it all the way to the finals, and the home games were absolutely electric.
Dickey fans on it in his own zone. Fopel, a tuck play. Jemmy at it. He scores. Felix Fopel, 3-1. Lingard lost it, and in center, Fopel comes back on a Panthers change. It's Felix Fopel. He scores. Oh my! Logan Wright tries to track it down, steps around his man, denied by far, rebound, scores! Jacob Coolis! And we're tied! Bedlam in the Brindy as Coolis strikes for Campbell River. I don't think I've ever heard this building so loud. And it's 1-1 in Game 6.
Unfortunately, they lost in 7 games, but it was a heck of a run and another super fun experience for me. So, in total, between the trips to Campbell River and the couple trips out to Edmonton, here's how much I traveled in the year. This year, I'm moving to Toronto for university and to continue my road to Hockey Night in Canada, so we'll have to see what happens next.